I am excited. I have got my new passport. I have booked my ticket back to Asia, and yes, I'm heading back to Vietnam. So here it is, my new passport, and it was actually really stressful getting this thing. It is cool because it's a big one. It's got extra pages, so if you apply for a passport, you should get one of these bigger ones. Very cool. But the whole process was not fun at all. I had to go in three separate times to apply for it. The first time I queued for a few hours, got right to the front of the line, and then the system crashed. The second time I went, it was even busier, and I was queuing for 5 hours. And then I actually had a flight to get to in an hour, so I had to leave the line that I'd been waiting in all that time to get to my flight, to fly to a different city. And then the third time I managed to apply for it, and luckily it only took about a week to get, and now I've got it and I'm ready and set to head over. So there are a few different reasons why I decided to head back to Vietnam. So I lived in Hanoi in the north of Vietnam for 7 months, then I moved down to Ho Chi Minh City and I lived there for a year. So at this point, I really like the country. I've been there long enough to know that I enjoy it. I like the lifestyle there and I'm very comfortable there. I've got a lot of friends now. I've settled in to know what parts of the city I like in Ho Chi Minh. Ho Chi Minh City is modern, but it's also got that vibrant, chaotic Southeast Asia feel. So I enjoy it a lot. I like the people there, very friendly. And I've also left my motorbike there, so that's kind of convenient. I can just go back. I don't have to look for a new motorbike. And that way I can use the Dream Machine again. I'm looking forward to seeing if it's still running. If not, might need to get it fixed up a little bit. Needs a paint job for sure. The biggest factor by far though is that I've had some time to reflect about how things went with Ninja Teacher last year and what I want to achieve this year and what goals we have. So it was a fantastic year last year, helping over 100 people get started teaching out in Asia. And this year, what we want to do is just focus down on what's been working and really try and grow by helping more people, reaching more people through videos like this. I'm really going to spend a lot of time making what I hope is quality content about what life is like in Asia, what you need to know about teaching English, how to get started, all of that good stuff, and going to put out a lot more videos too. As well as that, we're just going to increase our network of schools, really have a lot of good schools to offer you for job placement in Vietnam and other countries. And of course, we've got the TEFL courses running. So we just want to really help as many people as possible. And now that there's 4 of us on the team at Ninja Teacher, we can really expand, reach a lot more people, assist a lot more people, give really good service and help you get started teaching out here. So I'm looking forward to that. And Vietnam's just such a good hub for all of that, you know, good country to live in. There's so many beautiful places to travel around within Vietnam itself, all the countries surrounding Vietnam that we can go check out, show you in videos. It's so cheap to fly from, say, Vietnam across to Thailand. You can take a bus across to Cambodia. I'm also really looking forward to finding a new apartment because my first place I stayed in was up in Hanoi in a house with other teachers. It was only $160 for the room in the house, and it was actually a really nice place. We had this great terrace looking out over the city of Hanoi, over the lake. That was fantastic. And then the place I stayed in last year, stayed with 2 friends in a 3-bedroom apartment, and it was only $270 per month for me, a little bit more with utilities and all that. But that was a real steal because that was in District 1 in the center of the city, great location, really nice apartments, and everything you need, just really good. And how cheap is that? I mean, super, super cheap. So I'm going to try to find something. I'm not necessarily looking to step it up again. Maybe if there's something that I really like, maybe if it's something that's modern, I'd like to find a place that's close to a good gym and in a good area of the city. But I'm kind of flexible to what I can find. But the cool thing is I'll be able to show you how I go about looking for it. And also when I find it, I can do a bit of an apartment tour and show you what it's like. And I've seen some amazing apartments for like, say, $500 a month. You can just get something that's really, really nice. So I'm not sure what I'll find. We'll see. But, you know, $500 in the grand scheme of things is not that much to live in a really cool city in a great location. especially if you're making a great salary teaching English. And I'm really happy I managed to get my passport, book a flight, and get back in time for the welcoming dinner for our February TEFL course in Vietnam, as it's going to be a really big course. There's a lot of people on it this coming month, and I'll get to say hello to those of you who are on the course, and maybe if they are nice enough, we can get some of them into the videos so all the rest of you can get some perspectives of new teachers who've just arrived in Vietnam and see what they think of the country and getting started teaching. So drop a comment below if there's anything specifically you want to know or hear about and see when I get back to Vietnam in about a week. And until the next video, I'll speak to you soon.